It's game day, and Game On is taking you inside the most popular morning show in the region. It's one-on-one with the radio guys from the Power Trip Morning Show. It's nearly time for the Twins to come home. Fans are center stage from Florida. It's out this weekend. Goon's gone Hollywood, and it's a hot flick. We're one-on-one with the stars. And Chef C is serving it up for the Power Trippers. It's a big Sunday. It's Game On. In the heart of Minneapolis, you found us. This is Game On, powered by 7 Steakhouse, Sushi, Ultra Lounge, and Sky Bar, downtown's ultimate event destination where every seat is the best seat in the house. And once again, a very good Sunday morning to you. Glad you found us. Red Simons with Game On TV, back from spring training and looking forward to the opener at Target Field, which is just days away, and we're a stone's throw. Pre and post game, come on in and visit us here at 7. We'd love to see you, and on Tuesdays we tape the show, so we'd love to be talking Twins with you as well. Big show for you today. We have some very, very special guests that you listen to a lot in your car, I bet, especially on your drive to work. But before we get to all that, we start Game On by the numbers. And when we look at the numbers, spring camp is nearly over for the Twins. The boys are excited about that too. The opener now looms. It's a week away at Target Field. The Wild are out of the playoff chase, but look at that. The Wolves stretch now entering April. Good luck to them. And the Vikings continue draft preparation. The NFL Draft 3-day event starting April 26th. Couldn't be more delighted to start Game On with the Power Trip Morning Show and these characters, except I can't show you my tattoo and my ink. Superstar Mike Morris, Chris Hawkey in the house. Fellas, good to have you.
Great to see you.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for having us.
Good to be here.
Good
to be here.
You guys have the most popular morning radio show in the market. It's got to feel good.
It's been a long road, trying to make this happen, getting up in the morning and trying to make it work and stick to the ratings, and we've managed to do it.
Yeah.
One
The
way or
formula.
another.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it took a while. When we first started, we kind of had to talk him into giving us the morning show. We had been doing a 1-hour show. He'd even been doing the 1-hour show in the middays before I joined him for quite some time. And there was an opening in the mornings, and we literally went in and said, give us a shot. We'll do it. You won't have to pay us any extra money. Let's just see if we can do it. And they were like, well, it couldn't get any worse. Go ahead and give it a shot. So they gave us a chance, and they said, they expected bottom basement stuff, and here we are almost 11 years later, and thankfully to the listeners out there, it's working out for us.
We're missing one of the intangibles. Corey Colby's
We're not missing him, actually. Are you missing him?
I don't miss him.
He's
That's all right.
shuffling the cards.
Yeah,
He's
right,
not here, but we're not missing him.
Nice.
Yeah, Corey's been great. He's in Vegas right now. He thinks he's a future professional card player. That's what he thinks,
And you guys talk about everything under the sun. It's not just sports, but it's life. I mean, you guys really do.
That's what makes our show unique, is that we're not really boxed into any one certain thing. We're very diverse. We can do a little of anything. We can spin it our way and have fun with almost anything. And so it makes it an enjoyable ride, and stuck in cold Minnesota weather, sometimes in snow and whatever the case. We want to be your morning drive.
They will talk football too, but you do talk about and sure. I've told you time and time again, my wife loves your guys' show, so I hear it all the time.
Well, the fun thing about it is we try to be full service, and they say life is show prep when you do morning radio, and so we try to bring that in. And Star's 10 years older than I am. Corey's 10 years younger than I am, so we have this perfect difference in ages where we kind of cover the entire spectrum. If one thing interests Star, it'll interest me, but maybe not Corey, and vice versa. So we try to cover it all and come from different perspectives. But literally, it's just coming out in the morning and hanging out with your friends and talking like you would if you were at an office somewhere.
When you listen to him in the morning, it was funny because as we were sitting down, this is about the closest you guys have sat in years.
Well, this is the producer. It's the nuts and bolts of the show. The content and everything that's gone into this show has been through Chris. He's over there on the important side of the room.
He's in another room.
He's in the side that makes the show the show. Yeah. So the chemistry and everything that we've got on the show has been his work over the past 10 years, and I just helped spin it. So, but it's a very topical show, and he's the one that says this is what's going to be on the menu today. So.
They are the one and only Power Trip Morning Show from KFAN Radio. Delighted to have them here. We're spending Sunday morning with the guys, and yes, you're going to meet one of the newcomers, the man known as Sauce, a little bit later in this show. Only here on Game On. Don't forget, we'd love for you to stay connected with us at our website. It's GameOnTVMN.com. Great blogs. The Vikings covered by Shocker's Locker. We're inside with Brendan on baseball for the Twins. We'll talk Wolves, Wild, and MMA too. We link you to our Viking partner site, purplepride.org. So check us out. It's GameOnTVMN.com. It's Voice of the Fan, brought to us by the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Fort Myers.
Well, I'd like to see maybe Ben Revere or Casilla have a breakout season. Maybe one of the new guys they acquired here, maybe Willingham will have a great year. I'm hoping, of course, we're all hoping that Span and Morneau and Maurer will have seasons like they had 2-3 years ago.
Don't forget, your fan destination for Sun, golf, and Twins baseball is the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Fort Myers.
We didn't think it was going to happen.
You know what? I knew Tubby just had a few good years and some recruiting that we'd make the tournament.
The National Invitation Tournament. They're the number 6 seed in the NIT.
Get the party started, dial it. Pitbull together with Bud Light. Here we go.
We don't play lacrosse for the money,
the fame,
or the perks.
We play lacrosse for the brotherhood, the thrill,
the love of the game.
We are your Minnesota Swarm.
And we are ready to work.
The Swarm face off against the Washington Stealth Saturday, April 14th at 7 p.m. on Treasure Island Field at XL Energy Center. Reserve your seats now at mnswarm.com.
Have you guys seen him live?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen him live.
It's great.
Yeah. Have you really?
It's like watching Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
It's a big show. And then he stands up and he goes like this.
He's my guy.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Rod Simons talking Power Trip Morning Show. Great to have you with us as well. Superstar Mike Morris, Chris Hawkey in the house, Corey Cove, the Sludgeman, gambling in Las Vegas, or having fun.
Yeah.
Probably homeless by now.
I wouldn't say having fun. He's walking around Vegas right now in a barrel.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a former pro football player. You love your rock and roll. This man has been banging out a little country. How do you deal with because you guys, I turn it on as I'm getting my wife coffee in the morning or taking my daughter to school. And the music is, I'll hear some Carrie Noble. I heard some Fleetwood Mac today, which I love. Thank you very much.
I love it.
I'll hear some Bare Naked. I'll hear everything. How do you deal with that?
Well, I'm all over the place too. I mean, I really am. I listen to everything. I have a collection of music that I've had for years and years that goes through country as far back as Johnny Cash and
oh my goodness,
up through Depeche Mode and the 80s for me. And so
nice.
The whole 9 yards. It could be In Excess, could be metal, could be AC/DC, of course. But it could, literally, and Rocket Club fits right in there. I like the CHB. I like the Chris Hawkey Band.
So I love Chris Hawkey.
I'm all over that too. So
you got to be pretty proud of this guy.
He's the reason that the show is where it is, and he is absolutely the guy that makes it go. They told me in the beginning, this is the guy that's going to. He knows radio. He's a good radio man. If you take him for your next producer, I had to have another producer at the time.
Right.
They strongly suggested Chris, and I said, let's do it.
And Hawk, you're living the dream. You always say it.
Absolutely, honestly, and that's very nice for Mike to say that, but I wouldn't even be on the fan if he hadn't given me the thumbs up to come in and gave me a shot. I'd been doing FM radio my whole life. My dream was to do sports talk, to do talk radio in general.
Yeah.
So he gave me the shot, and we had a vision from the very beginning of at first, it was a little different. You know, as you said, Mike coming over from football, we decided we wanted to just attack people. We wanted to do a WWE version of radio, and it worked out really well for some time.
It did.
Yeah.
And it was in-house turmoil. We tried to cause stuff in the house.
We did.
And we did do that. We ruffled a few feathers in-house for real.
Yeah.
We still do. But it's out there on the street now, and they know what the bits are. We have a 1-decade listening audience that gets it. So we're right in the mix.
And the audience is growing. I mean, the fact that you are diverse and you come at it with a lot of different topics in the day or in the morning, it only adds to your not only credibility but your listenability.
Well, you know, the thing is, you're not going to be on fire every day.
Right.
Part of being on radio, as you know, I'm sure with television as well, you're going to have your good days and your bad days. The thing about having the three-headed monster that is the Power Trip Morning Show, if I'm having a bad day, Star picks up the slack. Star's having a bad day, Corey picks up the slack. You come at it from those different perspectives. You bring each other together, you bring each other up, you bring in what interests everybody and have an opinion. And again, as long as you respect each other, you can fight with each other just like you do at the water cooler at work and create a really fun environment.
Before this rock and roll show is over, we're going to be showing you a Rocket Club video at the end, correct?
That's exactly right.
Awesome stuff, and you're going to meet the man named Meatsauce, only here, next on Game On. You can keep up with the Red Hot Wolves and the NBA with my weekly blog. It's Simon Says at timberwolves.com. All things inside the team, and it's part of a great NBA website. It's interactive too, so drop me a note, rod@gameontvmn.com, and look for a new Simon Says blog every Thursday afternoon at timberwolves.com. Fans are back. It's Voice of the Fan brought to us by Fairfield Inn, Fort Myers.
Morneau's hopefully going to break out, even though he's not brand new, but for all practical purposes.
Kind of need him to do that, don't they?
Right.
Don't forget your fan destination for Sun Golf and Twins baseball is the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Fort Myers.
And I'm like, okay, these are the two final beers. We're going to auction them off. This one guy's like, F you, I'm taking it. And I go, no, you're not. It's for charity. And he goes, F you, Meatsauce. And I get on the mic and I go, F you. And they all just erupt in
That's
applaud.
awesome.
But it's
Good
like,
for
dude,
you,
it's
cussing.
for charity. Get her done.
The Wolves should use my quadrangle offense.
Oh, here we go.
And they should play Derek Williams at point guard.
Oh, so you know more than Rick Adelman now.
I'm just saying.
What was your record when you coached Elwyn's Pee Wee team?
You know my lumbago is acting up.
0-13. 0-13.
It's unorthodox, but I think if they tried Rubio
Little
at center...
Marvin there takes after you.
Darn right he does. Which one is he?
The one with the bucket on his head?
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. He looks like your mother. That's who he looks like.
Hey.
Ford-Bid.com. New online auctions and inventory running weekly at Ford-Bid.com.
Liquidation for Minnesota businesses.
Vehicle auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Office equipment auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Marine and boating auctions at Ford-Bid.com.
Always looking for consignments. Contact Jeff at Ford-Bid.com.
Don't get lost in those huge international sites.
Keep it local. Keep it easy at Ford-Bid.com.
New online auctions and inventory running weekly at Ford-Bid.com.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Sunday, great to have you with us in the Power Trip Morning Show. We've been talking to the star and Chris Hawkey, and now the man who is the talk of the town, Meatsauce, is in the house. How are you?
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me. This is the closest I've actually been to Mike Morris without, having some kind of people stop me from getting this close to him.
You're relatively new to this Power Pack crew.
Yeah.
Started as an intern, and now your rise to stardom is electric.
Well, I started as an intern, and it was like Thanksgiving night. My uncle told me to introduce myself to Chris Hawkey, and I thought, oh, okay, no harm, no foul, I can do that. And so I met Chris Hawkey, and one thing led to another, and he said, you should be on the air with us. And I was like, no way. I didn't want to do it. I was freaked out to do it, and they put me on the air, and Morris and I have this strange relationship, and
I'd say
we've kept it together.
I would say.
Yeah. I would say so, yes. My longtime friend from Viking Fan Line,
yes,
Meatsauce, came from that show.
Yeah.
Serving food, making sure everyone's plate was full. Anyone that brought food in for us, he'd run it around the room, make sure everyone inside the studio watching the game would have food on their plate. And he'd say, do you have enough? Well, we're fine. Enough meat sauce? And I said, you are Meatsauce. The way you said that, you're Meatsauce from now on.
I love that because that's the name he's affectionately known by. But every now and then you'll say, Paul,
settle down.
That's when he's being reprimanded.
I laugh just like that.
Yep, that's when he's being reprimanded right there. That's when he's
I have to get him
outside.
settled down.
It is not easy to come into a set family and make an impression like this young man has done, Hawk?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we recognized early on that he had some great potential to be not only a good bit of to our show, but I see him being capable of so much more. So I think we're actually the beneficiary of getting Paul Lambert Meatsauce early in his career, because I think that there are great things comedically and maybe even in acting and such ahead for him. So someday we're going to say, remember when Paul was just an intern on the Power Trip Morning Show.
And you are a comedian.
Yeah, I do a little stand-up here and there. I've done it at Canterbury Park, and I think the formula that I've gotten down is if Morris shows up, it'll be funny, because I don't want to let him down. And if he doesn't show up, I just kind of wing it. So and there's proof of that all over the internet.
There is.
Well, we're breaking out the food. Sauce, great to have you here. We're not going to have any pasta or anything like that. It's sushi next. It's Game On, powered by 7. And in the Bud Light lineup, the Wolves get Golden State on April 4th. The Angels and the Twins in the opener April 9th. The Vikings looking forward to the NFL draft. And the Wild get the Blackhawks on the 5th at the X. Gopher baseball against Michigan later today. The Swarm against Washington on the 14th at the X. Stars soccer in the Dome. Lynx basketball in May. The PGA, it's time for the Masters. NASCAR in Fort Worth on the 14th. The Wheels of Thunder at the GSTA Rod and Custom Spectacular. Come to 7, bring your Wolves ticket stubs and you get a complimentary drink. Ultra Lounge Fridays at 9, 7 Saturdays, and all-you-can-eat sushi Sundays and Mondays, only at 7. And that's your Bud Light lineup. Fans always have the last word. Voice of the Fan brought to us by the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Fort Myers.
I think if Morneau can stay healthy, he will.
Don't forget your fan destination for Sun, golf, and Twins baseball is the Fairfield Inn by Marriott in Fort Myers. On deck, all they love to talk about is food, so Chef C is ready to feed him full of sushi, only here on Game On. 7 is the ultimate fine dining and entertainment destination. There's 3 levels of distinct and unforgettable experiences ahead. 7 is the winner of the prestigious Open Table Diner's Choice Award. It's memorable. You'll never forget 7's 5-star steakhouse, 7's award-winning menu. 7 Sushi is not only unique, but unrivaled. And 7's view is sweeping and magnificent year-round. 7 offers catering, the ease of front door valet, and unforgettable service. It's 7, downtown Minneapolis, your ultimate event destination.
Twin City Wireless doesn't care about our competitors. We care about you, the customer. We care that you get the best prices. Plans starting at $40 a month, unlimited text, talk, international text, and internet.
Twin Cities Wireless carries all the latest models of phones and accessories and handles all service providers.
At Twin City Wireless, your problem is our problem. Twin City Wireless now has 2 locations, Brooklyn Center and Northeast Minneapolis. Twin City Wireless, it's not just business, it's personal.
It is Cooking with Chef C, a full table. It is. For the cook-off, and you got a captive audience, because all these guys like to talk about is food and your baby teeth. And before we get going, let's show your baby teeth.
Aw, they're precious.
Nice.
Thanks.
Nice little close-up there.
I'm glad I could show up.
Yeah, now we can talk food.
Sure.
What do you got here for the boys?
Well, this is definitely the place to talk about food, and we put together a little spread for you. We have some tuna, some hamachi, some shrimp. Rod's playing with something over there. We got some salmon, we got a little rainbow roll, and then over here we got a little escalar. So this is the good stuff. This is all sashimi, and we have 1 roll for you.
Oh.
So help yourselves. There's a little wasabi over here.
Oh, yeah.
Eat what you want.
Meat sauce, don't you need Gerbers?
No, not yet.
And you can share soy over here.
If you want to just eat as much sushi as you can, there are a couple of days during the week.
Sunday and Monday, we do all-you-can-eat sushi, $30. We don't skimp. This is all the real deal stuff. We don't put together a little side menu. You know, this is all-you-can-eat, $30. And you know, we can even feed you for that.
No.
So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, we can.
What is this right here?
That's a tempura shrimp on the end.
Oh.
Do you have forks?
We do.
It's the effort that counts, so at
Yeah.
this
You have
point.
shovels?
Yeah, we have those.
You have shovels?
Just dip it in. No, just dip it in.
Watch.
Just dip it in. Oh, thank you. Thank you,
Just serve it in
Rod.
a bag for Star.
Thank you, Rod. Now I can eat. I'm the uncultured swine.
You know,
Darn it, that's
a couple
good.
of months ago we had Lurtzema on, and he was eating was it the bone-in?
Pork chop, yeah, we have a bone-in pork chop. It's actually a 16-ounce bone-in pork chop, double cut.
It was amazing.
And we
refused
caught him, yeah.
utensils.
Yeah, we caught him munching on the bone, just tearing it apart.
Your buddy. Wonder where he learned that.
Still buddy of mine. I don't even know him. Bob who?
That's right. So you love sushi, steak?
I
you
do.
name it.
I love seafood, steak, you name it.
And
Chicken,
you're
yeah.
running and you need this stuff.
Absolutely, this is perfect for me. And Starter, you've spent some time on the roof here, haven't you?
I have, many times. Before the Twin games, up on the roof, that ribeye is unbelievable, the blackened ribeye steak.
We have a 22-ounce bone-in ribeye, and we do that kind of any way you want. He had it the blackened, so it's black and blue, nice and blue on the inside, and it is some awesome.
So you can look at the menu, you can actually come and have things to your taste.
Yeah, oh yeah, we do everything. We do custom stuff. You know, if you want a special roll that's not on the menu, you tell me. We get to have some fun back there. Steaks, we do them all sorts of styles. You know, we only have about half of our stuff on the menu. And we still have people that come in and ask for specific stuff that is no longer on the menu, but we still do it. So.
You know what else was great? After the first Rocket Club record came out, we had a celebration party for the band, and we got one of those rooms up there, a private room.
Yeah.
Just filled the place with food. Had a great time.
Great lounge, great fire pit, great just a.
It's the place to be.
A great place to go before and
yeah.
after game. Yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic.
any time of the day, we're here and we're cooking up good food, and we're cooking up a lot of it.
This is unbelievable.
This is really good. This is fantastic. Yeah, I've only had, you know, some of the store-bought stuff. This is the first time in my life I've ever had like real sushi. Fantastic.
And not the last.
No, this is so good. No, not the last time at all.
Before we wrap, we're going to hear from Rocket Club. Power Trip Morning Show, continued best wishes. Thank you for being with us.
Done. Thanks, Rod.
Only here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Each week we take note of the Game On Standout of the Week. We call them the Dip Shop Real Deal. And this week we're giving a high five to Swarm Youth Lacrosse. Led by defenseman Joe Sinoski, the Swarm are not only trying to grow their brand of pro lacrosse, but also taking time to share it with thousands of kids in our community. Joe's in his 4th season with the Swarm. He's one of the biggest names in lacrosse, and he just flat out gets it done. Working local lacrosse community pages with high school and college kids. He runs the Lakeshore Lacrosse League. It's a local organization that helps with camps and clinics. High five to the Swarm Youth Lacrosse. It's a taste delight that awaits you. Check it out. It's the new Dip Shop. That's 2 P's. TheDippShop.com. On deck, Hawkey Gone Hollywood. We're talking Goon. Only here on Game On.
So, you're looking for a night out with the guys. Guy stuff, sports, beer, fun. What about catching a Wolves game? The Guys Night Out package gives you a ticket, beer, hot dog, a chance to meet the Timberwolves dancers, and get a 2012 Timberwolves dancers calendar for half price. All for just $15. That sounds like guy stuff. Log on to timberwolves.com to get your tickets today.
Hey Dave, we're out of Bud Light.
Oh, good thing I just downloaded this app.
Here we go.
It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Nice app.
I gotta get a new phone.
Pick up the latest issue of Wheels of Thunder magazine. If it's on wheels, you'll find it in Wheels of Thunder. Full color photos of bikes, trikes, cars, trucks, and even sleds. High performance or right off the street. Mind-blowing power, speed, and custom touches. It's all in Wheels of Thunder magazine. Plus, find out about the latest races, rallies, and custom products and services in your area. Check out Wheels of Thunder on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Wheels of Thunder.
Hi, this is Brian Layton of GB Layton. Welcome to your nightout.twincities.com. We are excited to bring the newest, the most comprehensive local entertainment website to the Twin Cities and the surrounding communities. This is the most affordable way to promote your business, bar none. With a few clicks, the perfect night or day is planned. Restaurants, accommodations, nightclubs, bands, entertainment, events, specials, and more. Fast, easy, and fun. Your night out is in the palm of your hand.
Welcome back. It's Game On, powered by 7, your ultimate event destination. Great to have you with us on this April Fool's Day. No joke here. There's a good movie out this weekend. A little bit physical, but we're Minnesotans. We like great hockey movies. And this one is called Goon, with a very Minnesota twist to it. Take a look.
Ready? Yes. Thank you for asking. This is about to get ugly.
You lose any teeth in the...
No, there were some taps, but there were no real punches. No. Every once in a while you'd slip a little bit and misjudge something and by a centimeter or two and you'd get tapped, but that was it.
You've been touched by the fist of God. What number you want to wear?
Minnesota guy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm proud to be from Cottage Grove. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's
an
funny.
adorable name for a town.
I know, right? Yeah. It's like apple trees everywhere.
How's it going? I'm from Cottage Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Same difference.
It's funny though. I'm sure it's maybe the same being Canadian, but you know, in the entertainment world, you meet somebody from Minnesota, you're like, hey, Minnesota! Oh, this is so amazing. Yeah.
Do you pay attention to your Minnesota sports? You know, the Wolves are doing great. Twins are right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm a Twins fan, big time. I'm always biased to Minnesota.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, you want to go? Yeah, okay. Good luck, man. Good luck to you too, bud.
Knock him out.
It is time for the Mayak Minute. Natalie Arians is back with us. Great to have you back. She's from the executive offices of the Mayak. And when I look at the calendar, I see in early April that it's D3 week. What's that all about?
Yes, it is. It's actually the first ever NCAA Division III week, April 9th through the 15th. Right. And the NCAA is really encouraging every institution, every Division III institution, to do something to highlight either academics, athletics, or co-curricular activities that a lot of Division III student athletes take part in, whether it's a service project or maybe partnering with Special Olympics.
Right. And one thing that you and I have talked about before, and we've seen time and time again, is how active the Mayak is with Special Olympics. And we just had the plunge, a little bit ago. It was very cold, but the turnout was amazing. And the Mayak is very active.
Yes, absolutely. We have 9 institutions that have partnered with Special Olympics so far this year. 4 of them took part in the Polar Plunge and donated all the funds raised to Special Olympics. And they're doing all sorts of great things, hosting the spring Special Olympics games on their campuses, doing regional bowling, taking part in golf events. It's just a really great partnership, and it's very exciting.
And it's a good fit because the students and the coaches, everybody involved, really buys in. They really do want to help.
Absolutely. The feedback we get is just phenomenal. They just keep saying it's a great experience, and it meant more to them spending a couple hours with the Special Olympics athletes than any other service project they've taken part in.
Well, thank you for being with us. Thank you for the update. Good luck on D3 week too.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And come back and give us another update.
Great. Thanks.
Natalie's in the house in the Mayak Minute. Whew, busy show it has been. Thank you for letting us be a part of your Sunday morning. Don't forget, go to our website, GameOnTVMN.com, for all the updates. And part of the Power Trip is music. Chris Hawkey is an accomplished musician with the Power Trip and with Rocket Club. We leave you with a video from his band Rocket Club, only here. Make it a great week. Keep your game on.
I'm going up north.